thinking about Freelancer originally, we had all worked on projects in the past that were kind of similar. We had worked on, games that were in space, that had action, that had stories in them, had also worked on games that had a little bit of the elements of role-playing and building your character. But we really wanted to do it right.
We wanted to create something new and different. We wanted to basically fulfill a dream we all had and create a living universe in which the player can do what he wants to, can go where he wants to, and basically be any role he wants to be.
And in the end, we've come up with a very simple interface that's very intuitive and very accessible. People can just sit right down and start having fun. Yeah, green team kicked ass yesterday. We have nothing but creative people here, and we all have this creative idea that we want to work together towards and bring out.
The coolest thing about this game is just the expansiveness of the experience. I mean, you get out there and you're flying around in space. Frankly, it just goes on forever.
For Freelancer, we built a world where it's really a really huge universe. You've got at least 50 systems to fly around and connect, and each system has planets and asteroid fields and nebulas and just all kinds of cool space terrain to fly around in and out of space stations, and each station and each planet has different characters and equipment that you can buy and load out your ship, and there's different kind of ships.
Yeah, our living universe in Freelancer contains around 30 different spaceships that you can purchase, and they're purchasable through different levels of the game. So you actually have to go up in the ranks to get better ship and equipment. All the different ships really represent different aspects of the playability of the game, and with all the unique looks, it makes it just so much more of a rich experience.
We wanted to make sure that the characters in the universe, the factions, the people, the ships actually responded to your actions.
Majority of the universe is pretty much populated by people who just don't see it as the world as a black and white kind of place. It's constantly changing, constantly evolving, and your relationship with them is also constantly changing as well. So you have really pretty much the power to make this any kind of a game you want it to be.
You better go before something bad happens to you. Kashiro Technologies doesn't tolerate your kind.
Yeah, you kind of have to be a little more careful in Freelancer, because if you kill a bunch of people, they remember that and they'll come after you.
This is the Liberty Navy. Cut your engines and prepare to be taken into custody.
SGCS is the generic conversation system in space that we designed to basically give you an idea of what's actually going on around you. I mean, it's one thing to see ships going up to dock with the station. It's another thing to hear them talk to the station about it, to be told where they're going to go dock. The stations will do the same thing to you.
Our trade convoys from the Sigma 13 system. We're going to pick up Mox fuel from Odor's shipyard.
And it also goes into the combat too. You know if someone's getting behind one of your wingmen because you'll hear them say that they're behind him. You'll know, a lot of times the first way that I find out that I'm going to be attacked, before they come up on my little contact list, on my radar, it'll say, I'm engaging Freelancer Alpha 1, and you know that there's about to be an enemy there that's going to engage you.
I've got a visual on the enemy. Target is primed and I'm ready. Taking the shot.
In Freelancer, one of the ways we bring characters to life is through the sound in the game. Sounds for Freelancer were created in two different places, Los Angeles and here in Austin. We went to Los Angeles and got all the main characters cast from the Hollywood talent base, and we got actors such as Ian Ziering, John Rhys Davies, and George Takei.
Trent, I need your help. Please come back here.
The cinematics of Freelancer are groundbreaking in many ways. I think we have done a very good job bringing in Hollywood talent with a very good eye for motion and camera cuts.
We tried to put together a team of people that also had backgrounds and experience in film as well as games, so that we both knew what the games required, but also how to take the knowledge of film and apply it to games.
It is one of a kind, much like this.
Yeah, I've been in the game business 20 years producing sound, and this has the most sound of any game that I've worked on. It's got 25,000 dialogue files, and we've got over 600 sound effects, and 110 minutes of music created by 7 different composers in Los Angeles and London.
Now the action is really what gets your blood pumping. It's the visceral response to the world.
There's a lot of battles that that you experience that you have no idea on how you're going to live. However, it's crafted in such a way that you'll live. Barely.
We lost another ship. Ozu, you have to get into the Arch now. We can't hold them back. This is Dragon 1, ready to assist. Dragon 1, we must take out these gunboats at all costs.
Traditionally in games of this genre, it's all joystick driven. People basically try to emulate World War II combat simulators, pull up, pull down. We scrapped that in favor of a more accessible mouse-driven interface. So everything's done with a mouse and a couple of hotkeys, which are all centralized sort of on your left hand. So with just a few keystrokes and some mouse movements, I think you have a really unique, unparalleled degree of control over your ship.
I'm picking up more incoming ships. Oh my, 3 cruisers are closing fast.
And that's it. Great work, everybody. Keep it up.
I think one of the tenets that these guys set out to achieve was to create something that defied a specific genre. You know, the world is used to space sims being shoot-'em-ups, and role-playing games being walk around and talk to people, and action-adventure being challenges and riddles. And what we've done here is really merged all of that into one cool game.
I think Freelancer is a very addictive game. The people who are playing right now are... I'm getting emails of people saying, if I have an hour of spare time, I will play Freelancer. And that is the kind of excitement that we want about the game. And the universe, people should love it, want to come back, see more of it, explore, and make a new story for themselves. It's exciting.
It's come to the point to where we've made a game that we're all very excited about playing. We're all having fun, which is great. And now we really, really want to share that experience with other people.